Mic check. And there we go. Nice notification. I suppose I should update Twitter as well. There we go. Tweet. And I'll update YouTube as well. One moment. Boom, boom, boom. I'll be with you all in a second, just running these updates. Do. There we go. All right, we're good. We are good. Deccan, Kevin, Kev, get to bed. You're going on holiday tomorrow, mate. You need sleep. 7, Debolu, Breticus, Sammy, Nimble, Kempe, Mean, or M3. I'll call you M3, it's easier. Unless you tell me how to pronounce your name. Pops, Andrew, Goscoda, Elvis. How's it going, guys? Hope you're all doing well. Alright, babes. How's it going, Spanner? Alright, mate. How's it going, son? How's it going, our kid? Nick Sack, welcome. I've got a coat behind me and it's really irritating me. Yeah, I hope you're all doing good. I thought I'd fire up a stream. Why the hell not? M3 is good. Okay, mate, cool. No problem. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Right. I'm gonna grab myself a smoke before I start. Wait for some more people to come in. It's all good. Bought a Series X 1TB controller, all wires today, £120, good deal. Yeah, that's a fantastic deal, mate. Yeah, definitely. I'll pay more than that for a broken one. I'm going to be working on it in a bit. Did you get my message where you saw original message during the 20th follow-up message yesterday? No, I don't think I have. I replied to some messages today. I've tried to catch up a little bit on some today. The rest I think I've got like 10 or 11 unread messages left to reply to. So I'll probably reply to them tomorrow, mate, if that's alright. 1S with no power light, challenge when pressed, 100 pulses every few seconds. Not necessarily dead, normally liquid damage. What's good? Well, just got work to do, so I thought I'd go live. Well, this is mine, or one of mine that I bought, so I'm going to work on that first. Giving it large on a Tuesday, yeah. Well, I thought, well, I may as well go live on Twitch. I don't want to be going live on YouTube every day. I don't mind going live on Twitch if I'm working, but I don't want to be going live on YouTube every day because if I do, it affects the channel. And the channel's actually doing really well at the minute. Like the upward trajectory of the channel at the minute is just mental in terms of like viewers and stuff like that. Like for example, hang on, let me just. Don't want to be showing you all I'm a secret millionaire. No, I'm kidding. What am I looking at? Audience, that's the one. Where's my subscriber count? Why is it not showing me my... Oh, I'll go to the live view, stuff it. Live subscriber count. So if we go to desktop, yeah, the upward trajectory of the past 90 days, like, look at that. I mean, on the 8th of June, we had 88,000 subscribers. Now we're on 90,827. Yeah, so we've had 3,000 subscribers so far this month, which is absolutely awesome. And then if we go to live view count, 85,000 views in the past 48 hours. Really can't grumble at that. So yeah, obviously that's great. Will we see fire today? Hopefully not. Can we see some popcorn? No. An early coder fix? Yep, hopefully. Board cleaners a whistle, we'll play with it tomorrow. Have a look around the RAM power management IC, mate. That normally causes it. I'm good, thanks, Nick. How are you, mate? Matt, how's it going, buddy? Who else we got? Push, good evening, mate. WC. Ponting Plays, welcome, mate. See some BIOS flashing, it's Adele. Apparently this is completely no power. The question is, should I grab myself a coffee before I start? That be the question. Do I grab a coffee before I start? Yep, good evening, Ponting. Of course you do. I think it's the law, isn't it? Plus my throat's hurting a little bit, to be honest. Alright, let's grab a coffee. Why not? Coffee with TheCod3r. Hey, Spanner, gifting subs. You're a legend, mate. Thank you, dude. Question is, why isn't the coffee not already there? Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, thank you, Spanner. You're a legend, mate. Master Fu, welcome. Two things there's always time for. Oh dear. Try to fix a few cells with no power and trust me, you need a coffee. Yeah, definitely. I assume you meant Dell there. I'll just see it as I read it for some reason. How can one start with without a coffee? That is a very good point. That's a very good point. Well, the kettle's nearly boiled, so I'll actually have a coffee machine in the shed when I eventually get the wood for the shed. The problem is wood's expensive, so yeah. But what I was thinking of doing as well, when I move my workshop into a more permanent location, the shed, I was thinking about doing some like day in the life sort of thing, like, if that makes sense. Like literally from the moment I open my eyes. Well, from the moment I go to work rather, not from the moment I open my eyes. I can't have a camera in my face when I open my eyes. Hell no. I was thinking about doing some like day in the life sort of thing. and then editing it down into a video. Right, coffee is done. We are ready to go. We are ready to go. Hey, new here, been watching your videos for a while and you inspired me to get back into console repairs. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Thank you, mate. I'm good, thanks, Raven. How are you, mate? All right, let's get to fixing something, shall we? Right, let me just put my phone on charge because that's dying, as always, because Cody likes to have my phone. There we go. Right, okay, so let's move that out of the way first. If you're watching this back as a video, I'm live streaming it on Twitch right now, so check me out. The link's in the video description. And if you're not subscribed, why the hell not? Why the hell not? So I bought this Dell laptop. I'm going to put up the eBay listing. So bear with me for a second. Purchase history. I've got to make sure my address doesn't show. And something I found out a little while ago is you can track the address based on a tracking number, and I didn't know. So this is by a commercial seller. This laptop. It was sold by a commercial seller rather. And if we look, I paid $83.99 total for it. Bridger, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, mate. Thank you for subbing on Twitch, mate. By the way, if you're not subbed on Twitch, if you've got an Amazon Prime account, you can do it for free. But yeah, this is a commercial seller. I've bought off them a few times. Honestly, I've not really had a lot of luck with them, but, you know, I thought it'd make an interesting video, so... Yeah, so this is a Dell Latitude 3410, 14 core, 10th gen Intel Core i5, 8GB of RAM, and it's no power, no signs of life. Ponting Plays, thank you, mate. Thank you, buddy. We've got a hype train. Appreciate that, mate. Let's see how high we can get the hype train, shall we? Hey, 100 bits from Carlos. Thank you, mate. Good afternoon, mate. Thank you. I appreciate that, mate. WC, thank you, bud. Thank you for the gifted, mate. John Hudson, been subscribed for 5 months. Resubscribing, thank you. WC, thank you, mate. Choo choo indeed. What the fuck are bits? Bits are Twitch currency. So 100 bits is worth $1. But there is a markup on them. You have to pay like, I think it's like $1.30 or something for 100 bits. I don't know, something like that. What's more reliable, PS5 or Xbox Series X? I would say the Series X, but they've both got the faults. Ow, 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 Kitty, ow. Kitty's just decided he wants to come and sit on my lap. So that's nice. Choo choo, Carlos. Choo choo indeed. Thank you, mate. Alright, you're ruining my video now. It's worth it though. Oh dear. Right, okay, so does not come with charger, hard drive, dead, no signs of life, does not turn on, no post, no boot screen, untested, specs i5 10.2 10U, 1.6 gigahertz, 8 gigabytes of RAM, no SSD, Wi-Fi, battery. Many more laptops, blah blah blah. Yes, because they're a commercial seller. Anyway, so it's no power. I paid £83.99 for it, and yeah, hopefully I can fix it. Gigahertz indeed. Right. Oh, shut up, Mona. Oi, I know you pissed on one of my consoles this afternoon, you little bastard, because I trod in it as well, you little shit. So good job you're cute. So now I've got to fix a cat piss console for YouTube. Yeah, you're sorry. Okay, alright, you're sorry. Oi, don't hit my Stream Deck. Oh, shut up, Mona. Don't come and jump on my lap if you don't want to be picked up. The perfect PC technician, yep. 500 bits gets the kitty treats, I agree. Yeah. Cat pissed on my console. Well, there was piss on the floor right next to a console, so I've got a feeling it's inside the console. Del Kitty Litty, yeah. Alright, so let's have a look at this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to open it up first and replicate the charger with the bench power supply. So this should be, yeah, 19.5 volts, 2.31 amps. So, yeah, we should be able to replicate that with the bench supply. So that's fine. Hey, Clean Seeker. Sing me a song. I'll get banned from Twitch if I sing you a song, mate. Oh dear. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. That can be charged over Type-C as well, or at least the one I had similar could be. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, see. Whoops. Fidel it's on fire. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Good free software keeping track of device inventory. As in like repairs, or I don't think there is any free software. All you want to do is do it indeed. Right, so I don't have one of these chargers. I'm not sure if it can be charged with USB Type-C. Let's have a look. Let's see if it can or not. The question is, where the hell's my ammeter gone? That's the real question. And that's a question I don't have an answer to. That is a good freaking question. Who's nicked my ammeter? What the? Alright, which one of you has had it? Come on, own up. Which one of you guys have had it? I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed, alright? I can't believe you've nicked my ammeter. Well, I guess I can see what's going on with it, but I can't... Well, I can see if it's charging, but I can't use the ammeter. I'm not hunting for it. Stuff that. Bang. Right, well, it's just detected something because it's reset the charger on my phone. Let's just have a look. See if it wants to turn on. Doesn't appear to. I'm not hunting for my ammeter. Anyone want an ammeter? There's one up for sale. I'll bet there is. Travis did it, yeah. Soxrican, how's it going, mate? Smoky from Canada. Welcome, mate. Oh, it's so smoky here from the Canadian fires. Damn. G-Force, how's it going? I took it when I visited Sarah. Well, I've told Sarah to stop letting you in my office when you come round. You're supposed to be there for a booty call, not to steal stuff from my office. I don't mind the booty call, but stealing from my office is just taking it one step too far, mate. Because that ruins my videos, and I'm not happy about that. No. The booty call, fine. Steal stuff from me? No. Gloves are off. Gloves are off. Gloves are off when you steal my stuff out of my office, mate. You can tap Sarah's ass all you like, it saves me doing it. Oh dear. Stop moaning and fix something. I'll fix you in a minute. Alright, well that's not turning on. A bit like Sarah every time I go upstairs. But, yeah. It's not turning on, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to unscrew the thing. And I'll replicate the charger with the bench power supply. Probably my best bet. Because then I can see what's going on the bench power supply as well. See, why can't all laptops have little clips to stop the screws when falling out the base? I'll take that. USB-C was worth a try. Oh yeah, absolutely. This is a fairly decent spec laptop. I mean, 10th gen Core i5, it's not bad. So this got delivered today and Sarah was like, oh, is that from a customer? I was like, no, I bought it on eBay. She was like, oh, so I can have it when you fix it then. It's like, what the fuck? Seriously? I mean, come on. At least let me try and fix it before you claim it. Right, let's have a look. Yep, 8 gigabytes. Takes an M.2, good. Good. Right, okay, so let's just have a look at voltage in the battery before we do anything. So, DC volts. Is that the battery? Yeah, it is. Nothing. Dead. Cheers, Cov. Thanks, mate. Absolutely stone dead on that battery. Oh, no, it's not. 9.97 volts. It has got power in it. Alright. It has got a bit of power in it. So now I've got to try and figure out how to replicate a battery. Charger's on this side. Or rather, how to replicate a charger. There it is. I don't actually know because it's not a standard charge port. Well, I mean it's a Dell charge port, but I can't see the pins. It says DC in. Let's see if I can figure out how the connector's wired up. So let me just switch over. So one side of this is going to be positive. So let's figure out which one's ground, and then beeper's off, damn it. Right. Okay. So, is that connected to that diode? Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be my power input. So, if I grab my bench power supply, and I want to ground this, so I've got a crocodile clip connected to the USB port there for ground, and the other side I'm going to start off at 1 volt. I'm not going to immediately throw 19.5 volts into it. Nothing at all. It doesn't appear to have any short. So I'm at 19.5 volts and we're only getting 104 milliamps of current draw. So it looks like it's not accepting a charge at all. But, oh, hang on. We've got a light on the back, on the keyboard. So whatever's happened there has just woke that up. Right, okay. So now that's turning on. Thank you, Schmidt. Appreciate that, mate. Right, so it's powering on. CPU is getting warm. $460 milliamps of current draw. It's not flashing anymore, so I don't think it's a battery charging issue. It looks like it's accepting a charge. Well, we've got 19 milliamps now. I turned it off. 500 milliamps. So I'm going to let it. I'm going to see if it wants to power cycle while it's got a charger plugged in. This is looking to me like either a BIOS issue or a RAM issue, to be honest. It doesn't look like it's a power issue at all. Okay, we've dropped down to 470 milliamps from 520. No display on the screen yet. Alright, let's power it off a second. Fans are spinning, so there's life there. Okay, it's just activated when I open the lid. I'm going to connect this up to HDMI in a minute and see if it's a display issue. Oh, there we go. Ha! I'll just go with Dell logo. It's a RAM issue. Why isn't it charging the battery? That's the question. So DIMM 2 is not working. Why is DIMM 2 not working? So I'll disconnect the battery a sec. Sorry, DIMM 1, not DIMM 2. Why is DIMM 1 not working? Let me get another 8 gig of RAM. Bear with me. Faulty RAM. No, the RAM's working in the other slot. That's probably going to be a PCH fault, I would assume. Probably needs a new battery. It could do. I'll check the charge again in a second. Right, so I've just put... Let me just secure this back in before I end up breaking the damn thing. Ow! Spot, I swear to God, why do you keep on climbing up me? Cat keeps climbing up me, it's annoying. Yeah, let me just secure this back in because otherwise I'm going to end up breaking the screen. I just want to test and see if it takes 16 gig of RAM. Right, that's just powered on. Joe Central. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that, mate. What's the cat's name? This one's name is Spot. Just because of the patterns on him. Meow. Oi, get off it. Get off it. Yeah, it's a laptop. He's very jumpy though. I'll check the pins in a second. Come here. Come on. You need to get off. I'm trying to work. Kite, yeah. The battery... I don't know if the battery's dead or not. Let's just have a look at the battery voltage while I'm seeing if it boots, but it did attempt to power on. Oh, that's in the wrong mode. No, it's only got 9 volts. And no, it's not attempting to power on with 2 slots of RAM in it. I'd probably have to get a donor board for this, that's the only problem. Yeah, I need the battery to charge, but it's not charging it. I think the battery's probably faulty. Unless it needs that sensor line. It could need the sensor line for the charger to work. Damn it. Wrong probe. I wonder if it needs the official charger because of the sensor lines and stuff. Probably does. Because it's taking power, and honestly, if it's a slot issue, I can't see it having a charging issue as well. So I reckon it probably needs. Yeah, so that's powering on 0.5 amp. Right, let's run diagnostics. Oh. Jesus Christ, that was loud. Hard drive not found. Yes, I know. Well, we know the speakers work anyway. Ah, damn it. Alert, the AC power adapter wattage and type cannot be determined. The battery may not charge. Okay, yeah, so it needs the official charger. So that's the warning message that's coming up, is that it's the wrong charger. So I don't think there's a power issue on this. I think it's just the issue with the RAM. Let's have a look at the slot itself. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, the slot itself is absolutely fine. I'm going to assume that if this is an I'm going to assume that if this isn't an issue with the, damn it, keep forgetting to switch scenes. I'm going to assume that if this isn't an issue with the slot, it's got to be an issue with the PCH or the CPU itself. I don't have a charger, no, unfortunately not. I don't think Sarah's laptop will fit it. Let me have a look. Let me find Sarah's laptop charger. One moment. I'll say find it. Let me grab it. I think it's upstairs. Right, one sec. I'm gonna have to take my mic off. Nope, Sarah's laptop's the old style charger. That sucks. I ain't got a charger for it. I don't think it's going to have a battery issue anyway. I don't think it's going to have a battery issue. I mean, this is usable, but let's just take it apart and just see if we can figure out this issue with that RAM. Actually, let's try this RAM in the other slot on its own. Let's try that and just see if it wants to power on. Yeah, so DIMM 2 is working, DIMM 1 isn't. Or at least not with that RAM and that RAM on there, in there. This is my own RAM. Oh, fuck. Touch ground. Whoops. So this is my own RAM, out of one of my own laptops. Right, we've got 500 milliamps. Attempting to power on. Okay, now it's powering on. With that RAM in there, it's powering on. Well, that's very, very odd. Hey, you little shitbag, fucking shit me up, you stupid thing. Damn it! Well, I can't install Windows or anything until I actually get a charger for it. Let's just try, because realistically I want 16 gig RAM in this with a 1 terabyte SSD. So what I'd do is I'd put a Xbox Series X SSD into it. Surely it was in protection mode and you kickstarted it. Very possible, very possible. But I'll have to buy a charger for it so as I can install Windows at the same time as while it's charging. I can't run it like that. I'll tell you something, those speakers are pretty damn loud. Right, so let's try it in that configuration, in dual channel mode. I need it in dual channel mode really. I don't want it running in single channel, because I'd put 16 gig in it. If I was going to give it to Sarah, it wouldn't go to Sarah with anything less than 16. Potentially 32, I don't know, depends. Yeah, it's booting. I don't know what the deal was with it, not a clue. It wasn't working to start with, but now it is. Let's just make sure it's recognising the RAM. I know it's awkward like that. Battery, processor, memory. Memory mode is in dual channel. Yep, it's recognising both RAM. I know the colour's gone all messed up there, but that's just because of the lighting. But take my word for it. There you go, you can see it. It's recognising in dual channel. I honestly don't know what the deal is, why this has been sold as faulty. But I need to buy a charger so I can make sure everything else works on it and install Windows. Obviously I can't run it like that. So let's have a look for an official Dell charger. Well, apparently it should accept Type-C. So why is it not? Let's try it now that it's been kick-started, now that the battery's been jump-started. Let's try it in Type-C now. Because if it works on Type-C, I'm not buying a charger. No, it's not charging with Type-C, or at least not with my Type-C, which is rather strange. But then again, I don't know what. I don't know what connector that's plugged into. Let's have a look on this one. So this one super fast charges my phone. Let's try it on this one. Yeah, I think I need to buy a charger. It doesn't appear to be working with Type-C, but I need to buy a charger so I can test everything else before I start messing. I could take the board out and just inspect it. You'll need Thunderbolt. This should be capable of running it. It should be capable. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy what's being sold as a genuine 65 watt charger. It's £18.99. Let's have a look and see if I can find any more. They're branded as Dell. Right, okay. One there used for £14.69. I've bought that, branded as Dell. I've just ordered that. Now that I've actually bought it, I can show you. Yeah, so there's one there branded as Dell, official Dell 3410 laptop charger. And it appears to be genuine. So, yeah, I'll take that. Solder 2 wires to test. I could do that, but I don't know. Do I just wait for the official charger? Work on something else? I think I do. So yeah, this video will go on hold for a little while. Really not sure what the deal was with that I'm not working, but apparently it is now. I'm assuming the Type-C is going to be on the other side. I don't know, maybe the battery's too dead to charge it with Type-C. But either way, we'll find that out another time because I'm not going to mess around with it now. I'm going to wait for that charger to come and then I'll whack in a 1TB SSD. Actually, I probably won't give Sarah a 1TB. It's not needed. I've put the screw in the wrong place there. So I'll wait for that charger to come. It should be here within a couple of days. So that screw is meant to go there. Any old charger will do. I haven't got any, mate. Plus, I'm going to need one anyway, because either way, this appears to be working. So I'm going to need one anyway. I really don't know what the deal was with that. Maybe the battery was just completely drained, and I mean, that company, I don't think they test the laptops that they sell. I think they just literally get them all in job lots and just, yeah. So happy days so far. It appears to be working. It's in fairly good condition, but I'll wait for that charger to come. I'll sort out a spare SSD. I'll probably put a 64, because I've got a 64 gig SSD M.2, so I'll probably put a 64 gig in as a boot drive for that, because she doesn't really do much on it. And plus we've got the 10 terabyte NAS anyway. So I'll probably put a 64 gig M.2 in it, a 1 terabyte standard SSD, and then she'll have the 10 terabyte NAS as well anyway. So yeah, so far that's working. I'll leave it like that for now, or I'll leave it as is for now, and I'll work on it when the official charger comes. I think they're just commercial laptops, to be honest. Oh well. Don't worry, we got plenty more to work on. Dry your eyes, mate. I know it's hard to take, but her mind has been made up. There's plenty more stuff to fix, you see. Yeah, 9 volt is definitely low. It's a 12 volt, 11.4 volt battery. For now, I'll take it. It seems to be working. Let's grab the next one then. Okie doke. I'll give you this free Prime money. There should be a subscribe button on the. Oh damn, we got another level 2. No, we haven't. Ugh, stupid Twitch. Yeah, there should be a subscribe button underneath the video, and then it'll say subscribe with Prime on it. Right, purchase history. I'm going to work on something else I bought. I'll show you actually something. I've bought this, which I'm waiting to come. This should make an interesting video. An Asus Prime Z490 motherboard. Got sent to Asus under warranty because it had no display, and they've sent it back because of a scratch on the board. But it's interesting where the scratch is. Straight through the RAM data lines. So it looks like someone's been a clumsy klutz, and yeah, they've damaged it during installation. Should be an interesting fix, hopefully. I bought a CPU to work with it as well, a cheap CPU. CPU costs more than the freaking board. So I've also got actually I'll just load up a couple of things which I've got coming. Right, there we go. I've got This, which I'm picking up tomorrow, paid. Well, it says winning bid £40. Ignore that. It was £40 starting bid or best offer, and they accepted £80. 55-inch LG curved TV, 4K OLED. So I'm picking that up tomorrow for £80. Should be interesting. That is, what's wrong with this? It is, you get a click when it tries to turn on. So that should be interesting. I'll just send you a box of Game Boys. You can send them if you want, but the problem is I haven't got parts for them, so you would have to wait on parts. I've got 20 of these coming. These look like returns, so you know I've only really got they accepted £50 per set, £50 for 10, so £5 each. But I bought like 2 sets, so I've got 20 of these coming. These should be interesting if they work. They look like Amazon returns or something like that, or you know, customer returns. And obviously, if any of them work, then they'll just go straight on the website for sale. I've got this. This has been delivered, but I'm not going to do it for a live stream. I'll do it for a video. It's a nice big mixer. Paid £20 for that. I've got this, which I'm about to work on now, which is just says E100 error code. So I'm about to work on that now. And then we've got the Asus motherboard, and we've got an Xbox Series S on the way as well, which is no display. So probably just a HDMI port, which is all good. So a few interesting things coming. But right now, let's work on this. So Series X, powers on, doesn't boot to the dashboard, E100 error message, blah, blah, blah. So I'm assuming this is probably going to be an SSD fault. Probably. So if you're watching this back as a video, I am live streaming it on Twitch right now. You can check me out, twitch.tv/TheCod3r2015. So if it does make a video, which it will, I mean, got to get that YouTube board of money somewhere. So yeah, check me out on Twitch, and if you're not subscribed, then I'm going to cry like a little girl. So make sure to get subscribed as well, unless you're into that sort of thing, and then don't subscribe. Yeah, so this is an Xbox Series X with an E100 error code apparently. Let's just pair it on and see what the deal is with it. Make sure the listing's accurate and stuff. So I paid £180 for this. Was it £180? I didn't check. It was £195. Damn, £195 with postage. £180 plus £15 postage, and it took bloody ages to get here. And now, no, it didn't take ages. It took 4 days. First world problems. So let's just unplug my microscope. I'll use this cable because I know it works. And plus then I can connect it up to the capture card. Okay, so it's turning on. Question number 1, do we get a free disc? Nope, you suck. You absolutely suck. And no free SSD. One day I'm going to get a free SSD, I'm telling you. Alright, we've got an E100 error code. Okay, so I'm going to download OSU1 onto a USB quickly. Now, where's my USB gone? There it is. So bear with me a minute while I just download it. Oi, kitty, move. Get away. Right, okay, so it says I need to format it. Yes, let's format. Ow, cat! I swear this cat keeps climbing up me. So FAT32. Oh, that's only a 2 gig. What the hell? Alright. Well, that's not going to work, is it? Damn it, cat, now you've sat on my lap and I can't find another USB. Alright, jump down then. Stop meowing. Why do I own a 2 gigabyte USB drive? Hang on, no, it's a 32 gig. What are you on about? Stop it. I was just thinking then, why would I own a 2 gigabyte USB? 2 gigabytes not useful for anything. Partition, hello, thank you. Delete volume. The request is not supported. What? Format. FAT32. There we go. All right. So let's download OSU1. No, let's not. Because apparently I've already got it. There it is. OSU1. Well worth a sub. Cheers, Jess. Thank you. I swear this cat's doing my head in. He keeps climbing up me. What do you want? Stop it. This is going to take a little while. This is going to take a little while. Shouldn't it be NTFS? You might be right there. I think it should be, yeah. Whoops. Cat, I swear to God, please leave me alone. Format, NTFS. I don't like how long that's taking to format. Something not right with this drive. Right, I'm going to plug another drive in. New volume. There we go. Yeah, I'm really not keen on how long that was taking to format then. So I've got a 64 gig USB here. Oh, hang on, this is Type C. Damn it. That's Type C. But I'm sure I've got a Type C to Type A converter. And I'm sure it's on my desk. Yeah, I have. That's fine. Alright. Right, okay, so that's copying over. Actually, while that's copying over, what's on this drive here? Because this is Type A. Windows 10. Damn it. Right, I guess I've just got to wait 8 minutes. Sorry, guys. What, Windows 10? I'd rather use Windows 10 than Windows 11. Windows 11's pants. I've got a fly in here and it's doing my freaking head in. Windows 2000. Dry your eyes, mate. No, I do need to keep a copy of Windows 10 so I can install it on that laptop. But seriously, I'd rather Windows 10 than Windows 11, because Windows 11, you poop. Doobie-doo. Fifi, how's it going, mate? Downloaded Windows 3.11 for work groups. I went through a phase of that. I don't get the Windows 11 hate, but each to their own. I find Windows 11 better, at least for me. Yeah, for me, in terms of productivity, when it comes to content creation, it's no good. Because they may have changed it since I tried Windows 11, but then you couldn't drag and drop between windows, and you couldn't, like, for example, let's say for example I wanted to let's just say on my desktop, right? So let's say for example if I minimize this window here, right? So I've got a file on my desktop here. Actually no, let's go for, oh no, I'm using Windows Explorer so I can't. Damn you. Yeah, let's say for example anyway that I wanted to drag and drop a file from my download folder onto the desktop. On Windows 10 I can just drag into the corner here and it'll show my desktop, right? On Windows 11 you can't. You can't do it on Windows 11. It sucks. It really does suck. Let me just get rid of these. Yeah, so on Windows 11 you can't do it, and that's no good to me because I need to be able to drag between windows in order to be able to create content. So it's no good at all to me. That's on 51%. I can close this out. That was today's video. And the Photoshop as well. So yeah, it's still good to me, Windows 11. In terms of productivity, they might have changed it, but honestly, it left a sour taste. I'm not upgrading to Windows 11. It left a sour taste. You wasn't able to when I first tried it. And yeah, that left a sour taste. So it is there, but fair enough. Yeah. I'm just replying to comments while I'm waiting. But that's always been a Windows problem. Yeah, I agree. The internet told them not to like it. No, I tried it personally when it first came out. In fact, I was part of the Windows Insider program. I soon deleted that shit. And now they keep trying to beg me to upgrade, and I'm not doing it. Whether it goes end of, I know Windows 10 is end of life in 2025, but I don't care. I just won't get any more security updates. I'm actually considering trying to switch to Linux anyway, because I'm sick of Windows. It's too buggy. Right, we're nearly done. Debian 12 just got released this week. I just run virtual Windows and Linux. I mean, I need to I need to buy another SSD so as I can try Ubuntu desktop with streaming, and Adobe Premiere and Adobe After Effects and Photoshop. Well, the entire Adobe suite basically. I need to make sure it's going to work for content creation. So I need a red hat. We had 38 subscribers since we started streaming on YouTube. Nice. Nice. YouTube's got a problem. It says I've earned no money today, on the 26th of June, like as in not a penny. That's weird. That's very odd. They better fix that shit. There we go. Well, I pay for Photoshop, mate, and it comes with the Adobe Premiere suite anyway, so Right, okay, there we go, we're done. Right. Let me just make sure I haven't been fucking demonetized on YouTube and that it's not, and that it is actually a bug. Well, that's one thing I always worry about, is being demonetized. That would suck. No, it says I'm still on the partner program, so it must be a bug. Let's have a look at it on the desktop. Nah, it looks like it's just a bug. Meh. Sure, it'll sort itself out. I do pay for software if I make money from it, or if I find a use for it. I do believe that if I make money from it, I should pay for it, in my opinion. Right, okay, anyway, enough rambling. Let's try and install some software on this piece of crap, shall we? Let's have a look, see. Right. Does it sync a controller? It does. Troubleshoot. Also. Ooh. That's incorrect firmware version. You're going to tell me there's another update since I downloaded that update, didn't you? And I've got to do all of that again with a new update. God damn it. That's annoying. That's really annoying. It has just finished. It has already finished downloading that update, but now I've got to copy the damn thing again. That's so annoying. Right, well, I guess it's time to delete OSU 1. Or that copy of OSU 1. Well, this is the latest version, so we'll see. Red Dead runs on Steam Deck, so that would suggest it works, or you could install Proton to run it on Linux. Oh, you're talking to Elvis, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I need to just basically make sure everything works on for streaming, and then I am considering a switch to Linux, because I mean these days Linux is becoming more mainstream. It's a lot easier to use than it once was, and on top of that it's free and it's better than Windows. I mean, I have got a genuine license for Windows. I did pay for my Windows software, but you know, it's just one of them. It's just, yeah. Check it has an SSD in it. It'll have an SSD in it, mate. It wouldn't boot without it. It wouldn't turn on without it. Relearning Linux, yeah. You know what the funny thing is? I'm fixing this, but I'm not fixing it to sell. I'm fixing it just for the sake of fixing it, and then I'm going to strip it down for parts, because I can make more on it on parts. Let's see what I can actually make off this, shall we? Let's have a bit of... Let's do a bit of maths while I'm waiting for that to copy over. Let's have a bit of fun. Fuck it. So we got the SSD, £120. We've got the power supply at £40. Got the fan at £20. We've got the heatsink at £20. Disk drive £20. MOSFETs £50. HDMI encoder £40. Case £40. Nexus board £20. USB board £20. Ribbon cable, that's the interconnect ribbon cable, £20. What else we got? Hookers £500. For everything else is MasterCard, yeah. You got the Nexus cable, that's £12. That's how much I'll sell them for. You got the USB ribbon cable for £12. What else is there? I mean, that's just off the top of my head. Back door £20. Base £20. Yeah, that's just the parts off the top of my head. And then the donor boards, once I've stripped them of the main parts, another £50. Well, that's just for the IPU board. The Southbridge board, well, the Southbridge is another £40, or like £60 for the entire Southbridge board. So if you was to work that out, I'm going to make £500 on it. They're not worth selling. Oh, I've got the SSD there, £120. They're not worth selling at all. I'm literally just fixing this for the sake of fixing it. Unless someone's willing to give me £500 for it, which I doubt they are. And that's just the bits off the top of my head. Like the stuff that sells, this sort of stuff sells regularly. Like, for example, I had someone ask me for this cable here, the interconnect. If this is a V2 board, that's worth £40, because that's how much I sell for. If it's a V2 board, the interconnect cable is worth £40. These Nexus boards, they sell quite often. The Nexus cable sells really well. The power supply, the Southbridge, the HDMI encoder, the MOSFETs, the fan, and the SSD all sell really, really quickly. Only £20 for backdoor. The sync board's on the Nexus board. Only for you, Spanner. Ah, and the screws, yeah, £10 for the screws as well. So yeah, I mean, it don't make any sense to keep it as a console, for me at least, because I can wait for the money back. You know, if I have to wait a couple of weeks for the money back, then so be it. I can pay you in 50p's. I'll take the 50p's as long as it comes to £574. As long as you have 1,408, is it? I don't know. Something like that. 574 multiplied by 2, whatever the hell that is. I can't do quick maths. Yeah, as long as you have that many 50p pieces, I'll take them. The code payment plan, yeah. Tell you what, I'll take cold hard cash at £400. I'll pay you in watching vids. You'd have to watch a fair few videos for that. £574 would be around about 150,000 videos. Yeah, and that's without a controller, yeah, exactly. Around about 150,000 videos you'd have to watch to cover that. And I'm not even joking. Right. We're nearly done. Got 421, but you have a Series S. Called a pyramid scheme indeed. You know it. I'm a money grabbing YouTuber. I've got to maximise revenue though. Like, I've got to maximise my return on investment. And if I've paid £200 for this, I mean, yes, realistically, I could sell this console for £300, make a quick profit, or I could sit on it and almost triple my money. That's what you got to remember. I can sit on it for a little while and almost triple my money, and I know 100% that within a month I'll have pretty much sold these parts. You need to work the car boot sales so you can get loads of this crap. I agree, mate. I agree. It's just waking up in time, that's the problem. 2k. I don't need that much. I always trust the TheCod3r pyramid scheme. Always. No, I've got to maximise my return on investment. And I can afford to live without the £200, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to sit on it and wait for it to sell as individual components. Oh, sorry. No, I missed something. There you go. ESDIC. Forgot about that. Nah, no one buys merch, mate. No one wants to buy my merch. Plus, I'm shit at design as well. I'm shit at designs, so... Right, here we go. We are ready. Cool. There we go. Now it's accepting it. A hoodie with your half a haircut. Forgot the retail box. Okay, that's still coming up E101. But look at where that's actually throwing the error. Okay, it's throwing it straight away. Right, let's try this. Ribbons, what do you mean, mate? Right, no, that doesn't work. To sell. What do you mean off this Xbox? Alright, so I'm trying all of the recommended solutions that Microsoft would recommend first. Yeah, there's loads of ribbon cables on this to sell. Let's try this. So it is starting to accept the update, but look at this. It's trying to copy the files over. And it's just like, nope. Nope, not interested at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the SSD. And that is annoying because someone's already cut the freaking sticker. Hate that. Hate it when they do that. I really do. Oh well. Never mind. Right. So, yeah, let's remove the SSD and we'll see what the deal is, shall we? And the good news is it does boot and it does turn on, so we should be able to clone it. Damn it, I just dropped a screw inside. I'll grab it in a minute. Watch, there'll be no SSD. There has to be, mate, it wouldn't boot without it. Right, there's a little bit of money. There's a little bit more money. There we go. Apparently Xbox do lose money on these consoles, yeah. Apparently. How true that is, I don't know. Can't get to it. There you go. Retrieved. Selling under cost would be illegal. I don't think it is. I don't know. I could be wrong, but Microsoft claim that they're selling at a loss to maximise revenue on software. Or at least there was at one point claiming that. This is fairly clean inside. I forgot the Wi-Fi boards, by the way. Okay, what's that? Piece of plastic. Add another £50 to that for the Wi-Fi boards. And £10 for this strap as well. And £5 for that clip. And £10 for that plate. There's money everywhere in these. Absolutely everywhere. Here's the problem as well. I paid too much for this. Because if I've got to replace the SSD, if the other one's no good, then yeah, I'm in trouble. Then I would take a loss on it. Because there's no way I'm going to get £400 for this. I'll fix the haunted PS5. Which one's that, buddy? Where the shit, there's money, Microsoft. Ha. Yeah, YouTube cracked down, mate. Unfortunately, I can't. Sorry, Twitch cracked down. I can't stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time anymore. Plus, if I stream on YouTube more than once or twice a week, it really does affect the channel. People think I'm joking when I say that. I'm really not joking. It genuinely affects the channel. It stops me gaining views for some reason. Like, YouTube stopped recommending the channel when I live stream too much. I don't know why, they just do. Right. How's it going, Ginger? Damn it, I did all of that. My magnet had to get stuck on the last one. Damn it, it's a V1. Well, that sucks donkey balls, doesn't it? Yeah, they don't. They never have, but they used to. They never used to care, but now they do. Right, SSD. Sorry, Southbridge board. So this is a V1 board, not a V2. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the SSD. I'm not going to bother with the thermal paste or anything like that because I'm not going to be selling this console. I'm going to be stripping it down, so it's pointless. No matter what, whether I get it working or not, this will be stripped down. E100 Evercold, mate. So yeah, whether I get it working or not, it'll get stripped down. So I've got here a 1 terabyte SSD. What I should do really is just mark this so I know which one's which. So I'm going to find something to mark it with. Just put a little scratch on the screw hole there. That's not going to hurt the SSD, but it will allow me to know which one's which. So if I plug that in to there, this is my little reader. If anyone wants a link, I can grab one. And I've now got to find the power cable for this. So I don't know where it is. I haven't used it for a while. Where is my power cable? I know you're here somewhere. Come on. I will put the power cable to it. Please don't make me power you from the bench supply. You know what? I really should just freaking hardwire a power cable to this, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm going to hardwire a power cable to it, I think. Because I'm sick of losing the cable. Problem is I don't have it plugged in all the time. But then again, I'd rather not hardwire a power cable. Let me just see if I actually can. Right, I can power it short term. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I can power it short term with the bench supply. So if I just plug that in there. So that's plugged into the PC, it's powered on. The blue light's coming on. Doesn't appear to be picking up a drive. It's not picking up a drive. I don't know, is that just thinking it's powered? But it's not actually putting power through where it needs? Oh, I don't know. I'm going to solder a wire to it. Move that out of the way. I haven't got my microscope plugged in. Tomorrow on the coder, we fix the SSD reader that I'll end up blowing on. Right, the microscope will come on in a second. So just bear with it a minute. There we go. Right. Okie dokie. Way too much wire exposed there. Why is my cable so twisted? Should probably add some flux, shouldn't I? The question is, I don't know where my flux is. I've got it. Stretch. Right, there's a wire for ground. Now there's a wire. 5 volt. That'll do. Snippety snip. Snippety snip. Cool. Now we've got some wires that we can use ground, five volt, it is not working. It is now. It is now. Right, is it going to work now? Smoke check. Ha! Your teeth ain't for pruning wires. You caught me. Wait, is it that USB? Is that why it's not working? Let me get another cable, hang on. At least I haven't got to hold the wire, I suppose. Right. Right, now it's picking up. Now it's picking up. Did we not discover last time you need to screw it down? We did, but it does detect without it being pressed down. I am actually pressing down on it, and I did try that before as well. Failed because it's pink, only Big Clive gets away with that. Ha! Don't hate the pink dude. No, I'm not fixing the SSD reader, I'm just bypassing the power cable. I can't be bothered to find the charger. There we go. How much use has this SSD had? Let's see. Come on. Come on. $7,786 hours. 324 days. It's had a year of use. No, that's just Windows on this SSD reader. It takes forever. On these SSDs anyway. Yeah, 324 days of power on errors. It's been powered on 1,681 times. That's why you don't have... Sorry, 1,641. Total host reads 32 terabytes. Total host writes 20 terabytes. So that's not much. I mean, it's not much, but when you think about it, 325 days of use, I mean, that's my SSD. My PC does not get switched off. It don't get switched off at all, right? And it's only had 73 days of use. This SSD is an old one, and that's only had 1 year, 218 days. I say only, that's quite a lot. That's actually close to being needed. Probably close to being replaced. But when you think these have only been out since 2020, that's a lot of use. It's a lot of use. So that's why you don't have always on set on the Xbox. But anyway, never mind. Let's just have a gander at the partitions. I'm doing this one-handed because I'm holding the SSD down. Right, the SSD is actually set on that sticky tape there, so I can just drop it down. So I'm just going to wait for this part to load up. Come on, this part, you can do it. There we go. I really don't like this drive actually, by the look of it. It's not great. It certainly shouldn't be taking this long. So this drive is definitely on the way out. It's dying yet. If cloning fails, is the console unfixable? Unusable? Yes. Unfortunately it is. Yeah, this is dying. This is dying. Look at that. So it can recognise my drives, but look, it's stuck. It just cannot read the drive at all. Can't read the partitions. Look, it's reading my drives absolutely fine. Alright, you know what? Forget it. I don't need to see any more. That's dead. Or dying. It's not dead, it's dying. A slow and painful death. And unfortunately, what am I doing? Unplugging the power, that's it. There you go. Yeah, unfortunately, when that happens, your console is dead. So I'm going to put a new, a replacement drive in. And power this puppy back up. I'm hoping I haven't got to go and get my Ubuntu laptop, tablet thing. Hey. Work, you bastard. Whoops. Okay, so it's picking up both drives. Let's see if I can clone it. Here we go. There we go. Boom. Okay. Yeah, that one's cloning, so we might have got lucky on this one. And by the way, if you want definitive proof, you don't need this hooked up to a PC. There it is. You do not need this. It is an independent cloner. 1.7 amps that draws. Realistically, that should be all we need in terms of the data. But I am going to leave it for a little while. I'm going to let it clone a little bit more before I cancel it. I don't want to cancel it immediately, so let's just leave it for a minute or so. I really need to create a rig for this. I think what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to buy some extension tools for these, for this reader. Ow! Oh, that's getting hot. Yeah, these need heat sinks, really, these SSDs. They don't like being powered without a heatsink. The rods are overvolted to get the speed. Yeah, probably are. You're probably right. Excellent kit. Yeah, these are pretty good pieces of kit, yeah. But these need heatsinks. Like this right now is pretty darn freaking hot. Like, let me get my thermal cam and I'll show you just how hot it is. It's actually mine which is getting hotter. Mine is significantly hotter actually. According to my thermal imager, it's running at 71 degrees Celsius. I mean, an uncomfortable temperature for humans is 46 degrees Celsius, so that would explain why it feels a lot hotter to me. But apparently the hot point on that is 71 degrees Celsius, and it's the power management chip which is getting the hottest. Crazy, I know. But yeah, they run too freaking hot. Why is that one not? Mind you, that's just reading, it's not writing, so that would probably explain why it's a little bit cooler. That's why there's active cooling in the cloner. Yeah, probably. I am cloning in the right direction, yeah. I am. Or at least I hope I am. No, I am. Right. Let's get rid of that. Right, what's the status? Doesn't say. I am going to cancel it though. Ow. Oh no, I don't need that one. I need that one. Ooh, that's hot. Ooh. Yeah, so, I mean, 46 degrees Celsius is the uncomfortable temperature for humans. So, that's why it feels really hot to me. Even though it's not realistically that hot. I mean, they don't like running at that temperature all the time, but it's fine short term. Whoops. How long is the shift? I don't know yet, mate. Let's put this puny little heatsink back on. There we go. Power supply. So I'm going to partially reassemble this just for testing. So this is the replacement drive I'm putting in, by the way. I am going to need the console to be screwed together partially because I need to put it back in the housing, because it will overheat during the software update. So I'm going to need to partially assemble it. But like I said earlier, I don't intend on selling this console. I can't make any money on it. Like, if I had to replace the SSD, then I'm going to lose money because they don't sell for that much anymore. These are really not held up in terms of value compared to the PS5. So you know, why would you put that in my head about cloning in the right direction? Right, that's enough for that. Actually, I am going to put one more screw in there. There we go. Give me 3 what? Oh, you can bake an egg on the SSD. Give you the Xbox for free, you mean? If you pay me £579, I'll give it you for free. Donate £579 and I'll give you the Xbox for free. How's that? Does that sound good? CFC, good evening, mate. How many jobs on a shift would you call busy? Repairs. What kind of shift, what kind of time frame are you talking about? It really depends on what kind of time we're talking. We're talking like a couple of hours, we're talking 8 hours, 10 hours. What's your definition of a shift? £5 and some nudes is the best you can do. As long as the nudes are of your mum and not you. And then we have a deal. For legal reasons, he's joking. And Jeff Bezos gets half of that. Not if it's a donation. If it's a donation, Jeff Bezos don't get shit. Stream Elements does. Jeff Bezos don't. But technically, if you got Amazon Prime, Jeff Bezos pays me. Like, you're taking money out of Jeff Bezos' pocket, right? Because it's free. And they have to pay me $2.50 for everyone that does it. Right, okay, we are assembled enough for test. Please work, you little bastard. Okay, it turns on. This is with the replacement SSD. Hey! Command Pop and Fresh. Thank you, mate. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it, mate. Right, here we go. E100, that's fine. It's completely normal. Let's hook up a USB. Turn on the controller. And offline system update. I just want to see 1% here. There we go, boom. Got it. Hopefully that should go through. What games have I got? I don't really game, I'll be honest, mate. I have got a Series X. TheCod3r is my gamer tag, but I just really very rarely get chance. Yeet indeed. I use MX4 personally. The Xbox One X is still relevant. Like, I would say if anyone's looking to buy a console in 2023, like an Xbox, buy the Xbox One X. Fuck the Series X. Fuck the Series S. Fuck the new Series S that's coming out in November or whenever it is. Buy the One X. Because it can do everything that the Series X can do, except you can actually upgrade the freaking hard drive. Seriously, like, I'm not even joking. Forget the Series X. The only reason I've got the Series X now is because I can't justify selling it, and it took a lot of work to fix it, so I don't want to get rid of it. Forget the Series X. Forget the PS5. Get a PS4 Pro or the One X. Technically, I don't own an Xbox because as soon as I need the parts off it, I'll end up stripping the fucking thing. I just know I will. Dumb question, how has a partial clone worked? Because on the Series X, there's only one partition you need for it to actually boot up and recognise the drive, and that is the first 1 GB partition. It's a hidden partition, you can't see it unless you're on Linux. And even then you can't open it, it's encrypted. But it's only that 1 GB partition, and that takes literally 30 seconds to actually work, to actually clone. It really don't take long to clone the first 1 GB. And I think there's only like 128 meg of actual files on there that it needs. So as soon as it's cloned that partition and copied that encrypted file, it's working, or it should work. You can clone it in Linux. Yeah, you can use DD. So you can clone it in Windows. It's just easier if you've got a cloning tool, right? Right, okay, that's rebooting. Let's see if it wants to go through the update. Hopefully it don't give us an E200 error code. Okay, that's normal. That's normal. It's rebooting. Or at least it should be rebooting. It's not turned back on. Why have you not turned back on, Mr. Xbox? That wasn't normal. It should have turned back on. I've just had to manually turn it back on. Hey, Ellis, you beast. Thank you, dude. That's shutting itself down at 88%. Why? Is that where it's checking the disk drive? Yeah, it's just rebooting itself. It's just shutting itself down at 88%. I've never had that come up before. Yeah, the disk drive's plugged in. It sounds like it's trying to read a disk. Okay, it's just gone back to 77%. What? What the hell is the deal with that? I wonder if the SSD is too warm. I wonder if the SSD is too warm. Yeah, Ellis is a legend. Thank you, Ellis. It's not overheating, but I'm wondering if the SSD is too warm. because it did get pretty hot. It was at like 70 something degrees by the time I'd finished cloning it, right? Okay, I'm going to give it a couple of minutes, let the SSD cool down just in case it's a little bit too warm. So I'll give it a few minutes, because don't forget there wasn't any cooling on the SSD. Cloner kills SSD. No, it wouldn't have killed the SSD. Yeah, the cloner wouldn't have killed the SSD. Right, I'll grab a coffee and then I'll come back and I'll try it again once he's had time to cool down. Let's unplug it. Just wait for the kettle to boil. A melted case, Jesus. After you stripped it, it worked fine. I mean, they did run hot. Really love what you're doing here. Best of luck. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that and welcome, mate. If you're just joining, I'm just waiting to see if this cools down before I turn it back on. I think the SSD might be overheating on it, so yeah, but welcome. Right, I'm going to be back in a second. I am going to play an ad because fuck it, got to get some of that YouTube money, some of that Twitch money somehow, right? So I'm going to play a 1 minute ad while I'm making this cup of coffee. Why not? Subscribe people won't get it, by the way. Yo. Right. Right, the ads should have stopped now. Was that more than 60 seconds? That not restarting the update can cause failure. Restart the update from first. Yeah, I'll try it in a second, mate. I'm just going to try this first. Right. Hey, Ellis, how's it going, mate? Where was my beep? I want my Xbox beep. Give me my Xbox beep back. Punk. E200, of course it is. Right, okay, let's try that again then. Oi, where's my beep? Well, that's a glitch in the Matrix if I've ever seen one. I wonder if this has got a Southbridge issue. The Series X stopped beeping ages ago. You can turn it off in the dashboard, I think, but it shouldn't be that. Good to hear, Ellis. Good to hear, mate. Anto. Cheers, Anto. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you, buddy. XYZ instead of actual descriptions. Yeah. Yeah, they're not short of memory for text. Yep, I agree, mate. I agree. You can install games to the SSD, but not. Cheers, Sam. Yeah, you can. I'm sure you can install games to the SSD on the PS5, but not externally. Potential double knee replacement. Damn, dude. Gonna have lots of time for repairs. Nice. Well, silver linings. Yeah, you can't install them to USB now. Yeah, external storage. That's just because of the sheer size of them these days, I suppose. I have to wait till Eve on that gets a PS5. I don't know who that is. Why is Nightbot blocking links? It always does, mate. I've got links blocked for security reasons. Oh, custom firmware. Okay. So I don't know because I don't really get involved in that stuff. I don't have a clue. Right, is it going to work this time? Ha! Nope. Troubleshoot. Let's try that. Nope, just turns itself off. Huh. Boot, you bastard. Hey. I said boot. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. No. I've never had this issue. Why is it causing such a strange issue? Why is it shutting itself down? I honestly don't know. That could be a Southbridge issue, but I honestly do not know. I mean, the initial fault is definitive, right? Like, the SSD was dead. Without a shadow of a doubt, the SSD was dead. But what don't make sense is the fact that it's now not accepting the update. I could try another SSD. Trying another SSD is an option. The replacement SSD is fine, yeah. Yeah, let's try one more SSD. I can't see it being the SSD, but I don't know. Whoops. I didn't hear anything, no, mate. Why? What happened? Yeah, I don't think it's a disk drive. No, what happened at the Pink concert? I don't really follow music and celebrities and stuff. Through the mom's ashes? Wow, that's just disgraceful. Damn. Yeah, that's sick. Like, you got to be seriously wrong in the head for that. That's some next level fucked up, that is, to be honest. Right. Who goes to a Pink concert? My old next door neighbour looked a bit like Pink. Right, so I've never come across this at all. So now that it's started the install, that SSD is no longer valid at all. It has to be this one. While it's cloning, I'll show you what I mean, but it now has to be this one. Let's just make sure I didn't. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was one of mine. No, this SSD is good. This SSD I actually loaned to Joey from Joey Does Tech. And by the way, check him out. I'll leave a link. When I make the video for this, I'll leave a link. But if you're watching live, just check out Joey Does Tech on YouTube and on Twitch, actually. Yeah, this went missing for about 2.5 months with Royal Mail. So I loaned it to him so he could try an issue on one of his own Series X's, and it disappeared. Like, no explanation. Tracking didn't update. I sent it tracked and everything. He was gonna buy it if it fixed his issue. I just loaned it to him so he could try, because I didn't want it. He didn't want to spend the money, so I was like, you know what, I've got one here, you can bother. So I loaned him one. It disappeared and turned up like 2 months later. It's really, really weird. Right, I'm going to try cloning this. Right, okay, so that's accepting the clone. Oh, hang on. Come on. Why are you not accepting the clone? Stop it. Ooh. Why are you not accepting the clone? Stop it. Just really don't want to accept that clone. Why you not work, bro? Ow. Okay, that's strange. It's just not accepting a clone at all. Okay, that's weird. It's not accepting a clone on that drive now, unless this drive is faulty. That's possible. Let's just plug this in. Where did I put the screw? I don't know. Yeah, it's not accepting a clone with that drive at all. That's very weird. Where did my screw go? I genuinely don't know. Can't see it. Right, well, I'm going to grab another SSD anyway, so I can grab a screw. Fuck it. Maybe the encrypted partition's corrupted. Possible. But no, because it would have rewritten the encrypted partition with a new one. That's the thing with these. I mean, I'm trying to show that with with these, the second you start to update it, as soon as it accepts that update, it changes the encryption key. Like this original SSD won't work in this console anymore, or at least it shouldn't. Actually, I'm sure I've got one disassembled. Hang on. Rather than using that one. I thought I did. I thought I had one pre-disassembled. Yeah, there we go. There's one. Right, oops. Let's just see if this is cloning. No. I suppose I better put my mic back on. Right, okay. So it could be that SSD is bad, I don't know. The one that I tried first, 100%, not bad. Come on. Yeah, that drive's bad. Alright, so that's cloning, but while that's doing that, I'm just going to pop this back into its housing, because I want to prove that as soon as you upgrade it, it's going to cancel the clone. It's going to cancel the old encryption key. It changes every time. It's freaking stupid. It's absolutely insane. how much length they've gone to, or how many lengths they've gone to prevent you from upgrading the SSD and stuff, and how many lengths they've gone to prevent repair. But people keep saying to me all the time, why don't you just take a backup of your SSD when you buy it? Like, why don't people just take a backup? Which is all well and good in theory, right? But if the security key changes with every upgrade, with every software patch, then obviously that's not an option unless you take a clone every time you upgrade. Which, yes, in theory that would work. If you take a clone every time you upgrade, in theory that is going to work, but in this case, unfortunately, it's not really viable, is it? So, in theory now, this shouldn't boot up with this original SSD. It shouldn't turn on at all. Yeah, it shuts straight off, look. See? It goes to a 2 second beep on and off because it can no longer recognise a security key on that drive. Whereas both of these drives will work for booting. It's stupid, it's absolutely ridiculous, but you just can't viably take backups of your SSD because it'll change the security key as soon as it updates the software. Like, even with a minor patch, like a 700 meg patch, have you noticed the size of the patches changed when the Series X came out? That's because they're updating the security key as well. Oh, so I'll sort it. No, it won't. It won't. It doesn't sort it out. You can't physically load up the console without the matching security key on the SSD. So now, because that started a clone, both of those SSDs there will work now. They'll both allow the console to boot up. Damn it, what the hell? Oi. What's going on here? Get off. Right. Let's get rid of that. So this is the SSD that I cloned the software over to, or the security key over to, and then rewrote that security key. So yeah, that original drive now, no good. It's no good for booting. So here's the original. Well, what's technically classed as the original now. And I do just find it hilarious as well how Microsoft claim that they were looking into the benefits of repair, of allowing self-repair, and then they went and done this with the SSDs. It's absolutely insane. Why they ever needed to do this, I don't know, because they've never had the Xbox One exploited, or at least not publicly. Someone might have done it, you know, like unofficial, like, well, out of the public eye, maybe. I'm going to say the chances are high of that. Someone's probably found an exploit, but just not released it. But they haven't had mass exploits like the PS5 has, and like the PS4 has. And they're just putting a target on the back, right? Because they're giving people reason to want to exploit the SSD. They're giving people reason to want to hack into the console. because they're limiting what people can do. But yeah, that, you get the double flash, that's booting up. That's with the original SSD, or what the console sees as the SSD. And now, if I remove this, I'm going to connect it all back up now because I need the fan and stuff connected anyway. I need the fan and the sync button connected. So now this will work with 2 SSDs. I found this out the hard way, by the way. I found this out the hard way. I lost the console because of it. There's the new SSD. By the way, just so you know, I'm not lying. That's the one with my warranty sticker on. Right. Not going to bother with the screws. Don't care about the screws at all. But I do want to get to the bottom of this though. By the way, these are all official. For anyone that don't know, these are all official Xbox SSDs. They've all come out of Xbox Series X's. They're not 512s. They're not unofficial. They're not third party. You know, they are genuine Microsoft SSDs. For anyone that doesn't know, I've got to connect up the disk drive and stuff this time to be able to try and run through the update. But in theory now, this should work with this SSD as well. And then, as soon as I start to do an update again, it won't work with the SSD that's got the sticker on it. It sucks. But that's just the way Microsoft have deemed it needs to be done for security reasons, even though you've been able to upgrade the Xbox One X, the One S and the One OG for 10 years. Double flash. Yeah, you didn't see. Yeah, there you go. And yeah, 2 SSDs working. Just so you know, I'm not lying. There's the original. Well, there's the original. There's the cloned one. This is the second clone one. So that's a clone. That's a clone of that, and this is a clone of that. But that one don't work. I wonder why, Microsoft. I wonder why. So people thinking I fanboy over Microsoft? Nope. I hate Microsoft. I hate Sony. I hate Nintendo. I hate them all equally. Security of their bottom line. Yeah, security of the fat cat's wallets is what it is, mate. Security of the fat cat's wallets. Right, where's my USB drive gone? There it is. Right. I need to resync a controller. Oh, damn it. I haven't got the front USB, the front panel plugged in, have I? Damn it. I just realised I haven't got the front panel plugged in. It's not going to work. Well, It's not going to work with the a controller. Yeah, you know what? I genuinely hope someone hacks the Series X, and I'll be the first one to laugh in Microsoft's face, because it'll serve them right. Like they've had no issues for years, right? Absolutely no issues for years, and then all of a sudden they're giving people reason to want to exploit it. So I genuinely hope someone does it. It'll serve them right. It'll serve them right for being greedy. Give a man enough rope and he will hang himself. Yeah, that's not lining up, but I don't care, because this is never going to go back anyway. So I really don't give a damn. Well, I do, because now it's not lining up at all. Why are you not lining up? Thank you. Well, okay, Crystal Disk Info just decided it wants to give me a warning sign. What are you trying to sync to, controller? Because you're not synced to the Xbox. There we go. Let's try that again. Disk drive, you're right. Right, that's plugged in. Cheers, Jamie. The whole game world is ridiculous. The consoles are crap. The PC is unaffordable. I agree. $9,999, Jesus. Who was 14 and what? What we're talking about? Oh yeah, you're talking about the, yeah, sorry, yeah. I know what you're talking about now. Oh dear. Right, come on, stupid thing. How's Jesse Jones only got 45 viewers? Wow. That's rough. Jesse Jones is live, by the way, people. iPad Rehab. Nobody likes Apple. I agree. We're 100 subs away from 99 subs away from 91,000 on YouTube. Nice. Hopefully it works this time, but we'll see. Yeah, this is a problem with the fanboy culture. What the hell is going on with that disk drive? That was a bit weird. Mind you, it's probably because I plugged it in mid-install. So I guess it didn't initialise power straight away. Let's have a look at what's going on now. E200. Of course it is. Of course it doesn't want to accept an update with a replacement SSD. Microsoft have done something here. Because this is the second one in a row where I've not been able to update it now. Microsoft have fucking done something with this to stop you from replacing the SSD full stop. I don't give a fuck what they say. They've done something with the software. They have to have done. And now it just shuts itself off, really. Well, I mean, this is a donor console anyway. I didn't intend on buying it. Yeah, it's not working. Nope, that's it. I'm done. I'm done with it. I've had enough. Microsoft have done something here to stop these consoles having the SSD replaced. This can't be a coincidence. It cannot be a fucking coincidence at all. No, I don't believe it. I do not believe that it can go from being able to update it to this. Oh, I'm speculating, yeah, but in my opinion, I don't believe them. If they say they haven't, then I don't believe them, because when these first come out, we could replace the SSD using that exact process. This is the second one I've had in a row in the past month where I haven't been able to replace the SSD. Still could be something specifically wrong with that console. Yeah, but what? But what? I don't understand what it could possibly be. Like, this is the second one in a month. Like, it don't make any sense at all. And these SSDs work. There's nothing wrong with them. Yeah, I didn't remember you had another one with that issue. Yeah, exactly, mate, yeah. I don't understand. It can't be a board issue. Because if it was a board issue, it wouldn't get that far, surely. Planned obsolescence. It definitely is. It definitely is. This needs to stop, like, seriously. I mean, this console, I don't personally care about this console. This console is a donor, no matter what. I cannot make money on this, so it has to be stripped down. But in terms of repairability, if this was I ended up buying one of these off a customer a month ago because I couldn't fix it. I couldn't fix it. I'm stripping it down for parts, mate. I bought it with the intention of stripping it down for parts. I can make well, I can't sell the SSD because the SSD that was in this is dead. I can still make £500 off this console just stripping it down for parts. So, yeah. Right, it is 1 a.m. and I have my son's sports day in 10 hours. So, I'm going to go and grab some food and then I'm going to get some sleep because I don't want to be too tired and miss my son's sports day. So, I'm going to raid Computer Booter. I appreciate everyone hanging out though. This does suck, but, you know, it is what it is, I suppose. There's not really a lot that we can do. But hey, at least we fixed the laptop tonight. But yeah, there's not really a lot I can do there. But I'm going to raid Computer Booter. I appreciate you all hanging out. I'll probably be live again tomorrow night on Twitch. Maybe. But yeah, hope you all have a good night, or wherever you are in the world. Check out Computer Booter. Highly recommend it. Genuinely funny guy. Yeah. Computer, stop fucking about. Let me raid the channel. There we go. Right. Yeah, call Computer Booter a prick from me. And I'll see you all in the next one. Awkward silence while we raid Mr. Booter. How long left? There we go. Right. Take care, everyone. Hope you all have a good rest of your night. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.